How you doing? Neil Steele here for Neil Steele's Reviews, and today we've got an album that I personally think is absolute sublime masterpiece of hard rock heavy metal music. I really do, and the album I'm talking about is this one. German longtime heavy metal merchants, Victory, released September 2024, so late last year. I think it's slipped under a lot of people's radar because it's an absolute cracker album. It really is. I mean, the band's been around since '85. They've done some good albums and a couple of great ones in their time. But I honestly think, in my humble opinion, of being a metalhead for a long time, I think this is the best album the band's ever done. It's up there. When you think of the greatest albums by some of the greatest rock and metal bands in history, like Rainbow Rising is the standout for Rainbow. Arguably, Ride the Lightning by Metallica is a standout. Some, of course, would say it's Master of Puppets. Me personally, I think it's Ride the Lightning. Judas Priest. Some would say Painkiller, and then there's others like me that still think British Steel is still the best album. So you know where I'm coming from here. And that's what this album is like, Victory. It really is possibly the band's best ever release. Everything about it is a winner. The songs, the singer, the band's playing, the production, it's all there. It's absolutely 10 out of 10. From start to finish, you got 10 songs. Every song is absolutely great. There's some variation in the speeds and style of some of the songs. And look, it just absolutely canes from start to finish. It really, really does. It's as good as I said, the albums that I previously mentioned, all those albums that so many of us hold in high regard as being the best products from those particular bands. And Victory's Circle of Life is definitely there. You need to have a listen to it if you haven't heard it, and you'll be surprised. I mean, if you put it on and listen to it and it hasn't blown you away by the time you get to track 10, well, I'll be extremely surprised because it really is a great package. It looks good, sounds good. I can't fault it. It's definitely 10 out of 10, and it's worth having a listen. Big riffs. Of course, there will be many people who have heard of the band, and there'll be some that have probably only got into the band over the last decade or so because it's got an ex-member of Accept on guitar, and he delivers. He just delivers, He's got the riffs, and it really is good. So if you like Accept and any of those balls-to-the-wall sort of hard rock / heavy metal bands, and there's plenty of them out there. I mean, I can rattle off my band, Roadkill. There's Bullet Boys, Saxon, any of the bands that do that old school style hard rock metal, it's perfect. As I said, Victory, Circle of Life, definitely wrap your ears around it and you will be pleasantly surprised at how good this album really, really is. All right, cheers, catch you next time. See ya.